I mean, we
And he
knew,
was like,
but we knew he was gonna be really good. But I mean, he still that his numbers, his production still surprised me.
Yeah, he came out of college averaging 10. But that was because of his coaching.
but college is the one place where star players you should never fall. Yo, that's why I never go for the niggas that drop crazy buckets in college. It's the niggas that don't drop crazy buckets that blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of niggas that are nasty now that
Well,
weren't getting buckets in college.
Steph averaged crazy buckets in college, though.
True.
LeBron
That's like
averaged.
one of the only few.
But yeah, for most cases, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Cause what?
Yeah, LeBron was the
Fucking
best college player of all time.
shut up. My nigga MJ fucking averaged what 19 in college. His rookie year, he dropped 28.
Well,
You said LeBron was the best college player of all time.
Back.
Or the high school, it's high school, I think.
Yeah, that's why I said shut up, because you said college.
And then I think maybe Bill Walton.
Bill Walton is considered one of the best college players ever.
Kareem
But
as well.
I think it's Kareem. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's Kareem because I think Kareem won like all 4 years.
But I think LeBron and Kareem were the most hyped players coming into the NBA.
Most what?
Hyped up players.
Yeah, probably. LeBron hype was crazy when he got drafted.
To be fair to them, though, they did deliver though under that massive pressure.
I mean, he had to, man. If he would have been a bust, it would have been the saddest thing in NBA history.
And he put that pressure on himself to be considered the next MJ. He put that on himself, so he had to deliver.
You can't say he's done a bad job. If anyone's ever come close, LeBron has done. He's already top 3 of all time, top 4.
I think 1 and 2 is. I think 1 and 2 is Magic and Jordan Magic.
No, LeBron's overtaken Magic.
He's better than Magic?
He's just better. He's just better. He's just better than Magic. He's like Magic on drugs.
But you're the one that says, what about finals appearances? Magic went to 9 of them shits. you praise how many times LeBron went to the finals.
We're not finished. Like,
I'm just saying, you praise LeBron for going to so many finals, even though he didn't win.
You're
but
saying
Magic
his career's not finished,
shits.
but we're talking about right now.
yeah, but Magic also came into a team that had fucking Kareem on it. Like, how many people get that lucky?
Hey.
And LeBron orchestrated 2 super teams, so what the hell are you talking about? You can't use that argument against Magic Johnson when who LeBron had on his teams.
No player LeBron's been with has been nearly as good as Kareem. And D-Wade has been amazing, but it's not as near as good as Kareem. Kareem's a top 5 of all time and arguably the best center of all time.
That's fair.
Like, and you had James Worthy on the team as well.
James Worthy on the decline, dude.
I think James Worthy on the decline.
That nigga took a Kobe shot right now. I see you.
He had big game games throughout his whole career.
I mean, Magic lucked up big time and got drafted to an already established squad. I don't know how them niggas got the #1 pick, but they lucked up. But can't take that away from him. Oh, why did you look that?
People like LeBron and like drafted into Kareem and just stayed there for their whole career.
Bro, but Magic didn't take a backseat to nobody. He was the man as soon as he got drafted to that team.
Yeah, I know, but that's like, you're still lucky to have arguably the best center of all time on the team.
Yo.
You also had probably a top 10 small forward of all time in James Worthy.
Yo,
Michael Kidd was one of the best defenders.
I know you say Kareem, but in Magic's rookie year, he won Finals MVP as a rookie.
He was probably better than Kareem, but Kareem's still Kareem.
Kareem in the 80s. Was he still that dominant?
Yes, he was still great, especially in the early 80s. He was the later 80s, not really, but...
I mean, I'm with you, because I'm with you, though. I don't know, because some niggas try to use Shaq and D-Wade against D-Wade, even though it makes no sense.
D-Wade carried that team. And it's not the same because
Shaq's ass was on the court. He already carried his thing.
Magic
Oh, I
had
know that.
Kareem for 10 years. Magic had Kareem for all 5 of his rings. He also had James Worthy as well. Michael Cooper.
I mean, the
Scott.
Lakers team
better
was were squatted deep.
Same with Larry Bird. He had a great team not built around him through draft picks and shit. They just got lucky.
Well, right now LeBron and Bird are tied at rings.
Yeah, LeBron's better than Bird. Don't come on now. Please, I'm not even gonna have this conversation.
I'm just saying they're tied.
I'm not putting LeBron
And
over
I'm
Kobe
white.
yet.
I'm white.
I'm
I'm
not putting LeBron
obligated
over
to
Kobe
fucking
yet.
stick up for Larry Bird.
No, we're talking about Bird.
Yeah, but he said top 3. I'm not putting LeBron over Kobe yet.
I don't know. A lot of people don't even put Kobe in the top 10.
Yeah,
That's
no,
retarded.
He's in the top 10 for me, but he's not in the top 5.
Here we go.
Here he is. Yo, no bullshit. No bullshit. No bullshit. No bullshit. Who got a better career, Kobe or Tim Duncan? Right now, put it on the table. Let's go.
Tim Duncan.
5 rings.
Listen to them. I'll give
Everything. Total title of everything. Rings, MVPs, Finals MVPs, everything.
Tim Duncan.
I'll give it to Kobe Bryant for one. I'll give it to
Tim Duncan.
No, I'll give it to Kobe for one simple reason, is that he was box office. And Tim Duncan wasn't.
Tim Duncan carried the franchise since he was drafted.
Yeah, but he wasn't box office. You didn't pay to watch Tim Duncan play basketball. You
We're talking
paid
about
to
who
see
had a
Kobe
better
Bryant.
career.
Yeah, I know.
Who
but that
cares
comes
about
into
box
conversation.
office? What?
How does that not come into the conversation? People in awe of Kobe Bryant.
I mean, that's cool, but I
But
don't know
that
who
comes-
got.
We're talking
I
about
don't
the
know.
greatest power forwards ever.
Yeah, and we're talking about the second best shooting guard of all time, and behind Jordan.
Bro, I don't care what you try to say, and this will be against Kobe. He still played with Shaq in his most dominant years.
Yeah. But
I'm
Tim Duncan
done.
had
This
Greg
conversation's
Popovich and great
done.
teams
Like, I
around
think
him.
it's over. By that statement alone, and he made them great. He made them great. That's the
No,
point and the difference.
Popovich
He made them
them
great. Tim Duncan made them great. The Admiral was...
Well,
Bro,
yo,
the
when they was
Admiral
winning, it
was on
Tim
the
Duncan's
decline.
team. It was Tim Duncan's team when they was winning, bro. It was
The
Tim
Admiral was on
Duncan's
the
Spurs.
decline. Don't give me that Admiral bullcrap. He retired like a year after they won a title. He was on the decline. I said he made... Yo, are y'all for real right now? Yo, I understand Tim Duncan's not a flashy player, but I think y'all just... I don't know, bro. I don't think
but
my
there's
niggas
no
understand.
Yeah, but
He
it
carried
makes it
a
sound stupid
franchise
that people are gonna
from the
argue that
day
Kobe
he was
Bryant
drafted.
better.
And he is the best power forward in the league.
They
Ever.
both got 5 rings. Tim Duncan was only lost once in the finals. Tim Duncan got 2 MVPs to Kobe's 1. Or does he have 3? I don't know. I know he got
I think he has.
I know he got 3 I know he got 3 finals MVPs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we got
Yeah,
2
but
league
I
MVPs.
also look at that. Tim Duncan had the same coach throughout his whole career. He always had good teams.
What does that
Never
mean?
that person.
Kobe only won with the same coach, so pretty much
What does
evens
that
out.
mean, though? Of course Tim Duncan had
Co-
good teams because he made them great. That's the
No, he said
point.
he had he said that he had the same coach. He said
Okay,
they had the same coach,
So we're
which
using
is
that
fair.
against...
But
I mean,
but
come
Kobe,
on.
all
What-
5 Kobe's rings was with the same coach also, so it really don't matter.
Yeah,
I
that's
honestly
conversation
believe
is
Greg
like...
Popovich could be the greatest coach of all time.
Huh?
I think I could argue that Greg Popovich is the greatest coach of all time.
I don't
Greater
know.
than
Some
Phil
people say
Jackson?
He
it's-
might have 11.
Some
Greater
people
than
say
Phil
Phil
Jackson?
Jackson.
Greater than Phil
He
Jackson?
has 11, but Phil Jackson fucking... I reckon I could have won the ring of the team for Phil Jackson.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, my fault, man. I tried to do that to you.
you're gonna work with Kobe, Shaq, Jordan, Pippen, you're bound to get rings and know who the fuck you are.
Dog.
I don't know, nigga. Them other coaches
but this is my thing.
There.
This is my thing. You're comparing playing with Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker to playing with Shaquille O'Neal in his most dominant years. Dog, I'm done with this conversation. That's crazy. I didn't say that.
Manu Ginobili, a Hall of Famer.
It's not even just the players he played with. They were a well-oiled machine.
I'm starting a franchise with Tim Duncan over Kobe.
I don't know though.
I feel you.
I'm starting a franchise with Tim Duncan than Kobe.
Yeah, definitely. I'd start a franchise with Tim Duncan over Kobe, but I'd also start a franchise with LeBron over Jordan.
I'd start a franchise with Tim Duncan over Kobe too. Timmy was
Tim Duncan though. He's a
beautiful. Yeah. He's a beautiful foundation, bro.
But at the same time, I bet people that don't know basketball have no clue about Tim Duncan, and everyone knows the Kobe finals.
Because I mean,
bro, you're talking the difference, like who had the most popular career. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about.
This is not when I talk about football, yeah. It's not just about efficiency. It's about players that make you happy. It's about players that you want to watch. You want to watch Kobe Bryant. So that for me is part of greatness.
But that's not the conversation. If you're asking me what I want to watch more, yeah, I'm gonna say Kobe Bryant. Who I want to win? Who I want to win?
You said who had a better career.
Alright, take that out the factor, cause that,
no, it's not a factor, dog. You can't. Just because Tim Duncan is not the most flashy player, but you're gonna argue his production?
No one's arguing.
No, I didn't say have.
He didn't say that.
I said who was better. I said who's just.
I said who plays a part.
Total. I don't think just your popularity should play a factor.
One played in San Antonio, one played in LA, and you're gonna compare popularity? Get out of here with that nonsense, dog.
Oh, can you let me speak, please, you fucking American?
Go ahead, nigga.
It's the same with football, yeah.
It's the same with what?
It's the same with football. I also judge players, or soccer in Europe. I also judge players by how, like, if they make you happy or like the way you want to watch them. I count that as greatness as well.
I don't count that as greatness. You know why I don't count that as greatness? Because I don't have no enjoyment watching LeBron play. I think LeBron's boring to watch play, so that's why I can't say that has a factor. But I never was a fan of watching LeBron play. Never got hyped off his games or nothing. So that's why I'm not counting that as a factor. Because then I would really disrespect this nigga's career if that was the case.
That's fine. That's just down to your opinion. But most people's opinion.
No, I'm saying that's why I feel like that shouldn't be counted. Because, like Illy said, San Antonio, LA, like, that's a huge difference.
But shouldn't it be part of a thing, right?
And don't forget, back in the day, niggas used to call Spurs boring basketball. So of course he's not gonna win the popularity part of this argument. Clearly, that's all Kobe. But I'm just talking strictly
Tim
careers.
Duncan could be throwing a bunch of flashy passes, behind the back, crazy and one plays. He still couldn't be more popular than Kobe because Kobe plays in LA. Kobe has way more exposure than Tim Duncan has playing in San Antonio.
Yeah, but I think it's a big.
Philadelphia is a big market. What are you talking about, dog?
It's a large market, bro.
No, Philadelphia is a big market. Just because they're sorry now, don't mean they're not a big market. They're a big market, dude.
They're a big market. That's why everybody wants them to be. That's why everybody wants Philly to be great again because they're a big market. That's why everybody wants. The big markets in this world are Chicago, LA, Boston, New York. I think Miami.
Yeah, Miami's a big market. Yeah.
And that's it. Those are like the 5 big markets, and probably Texas.
Yeah, but players make like what about Steph Curry? Everyone wants to pay to watch him play.
That's because he's amazing. Like the AI thing, he's amazing. Tim
No
Duncan's
one
game
wanted
is
to
not
pay
amazing.
to watch Tim Duncan play.
Because his game
Steph
is not
Curry,
amazing.
Steph Curry was amazing and spectacular this year, and he didn't win a championship. Steph Curry played within an offense last year, and he won a championship. Thank you. I'm done.
Listen, Tim Duncan's game is not flashy. That's why his name is the most simple nickname in NBA history, Mr. Fundamentalist. That's just what the nigga was. He wasn't flashy. He just played, and he
Yo,
dominated.
come on. I'm not trying to...
So in the all-time ranking, Tim Duncan it comes before Kobe for you, Italy, or no?
Yes.
It's a hard one though. It can go either way.
Dog, the great... I don't know. Okay, that's...
I'm not
I'll
crazy.
just say this. That's just my
You're making
opinion.
it sound like it's stupid to think someone Kobe's better. And it's
No,
really not stupid.
that's just... I don't know. I can't... I don't know, bro.
They both have the same amount of rings.
I love Kobe, and I'm a Kobe fan, bro. But
I mean, I asked because
I
they dominated together, they retired together, so it's like everything there was timeline together. Maybe that's why I'm asking who was better. Like I said, they both got 5 rings. Tim Duncan's first ring was 99, Kobe's first ring was 2000. So
There's a lot of other
they,
things
they,
not taken into consideration though.
to me personally, though,
I'm talking individual.
this is just
though.
me. This is just me personally. This is just me, and it might not be nobody else. When you want to compare legacies of both of them guys, there is a huge discrepancy of playing with Shaquille O'Neal in his most dominant years. I think there's a huge discrepancy there, dog. We're talking about Shaq in his most dominant years, dog. So basically, what I'm saying, Tim Duncan carried the Spurs. His whole career. Kobe didn't.
But they were well-oiled machines. They were well-oiled.
How does that not go? How does that not go into the conversation?
It was great coaching, great players.
Huh? Hold on.
Could say Kareem
I'm starting a
over
franchise with Tim Duncan over Kobe.
Over Kareem.
To start a franchise.
I'm starting a franchise with Tim Duncan over Kobe, bro.
Only because
I'm taking Tim
Kobe.
Duncan as well.
The only reason why, because Kobe doesn't show that he can lead a franchise to greatness.
You know what?
Like that.
I'd always start with team players, and Tim Duncan's the epitome of a team player.
Yeah. Kobe, not saying you can't, but Kobe's not a team player. That's why I won't start a franchise with him. That's what I mean to say.
That's why
Kobe-
LeBron.
No, I'm saying he did that, but he's not a team player, bro. Just because he led them to the shit don't mean he's a team player. AI took the Philadelphia to the fucking finals. Don't mean AI a team player. He won it.
No, he didn't, because he went against the most dominant player in NBA history, one of the most dominant players in NBA history in that finals.
Right.
And AI torched him.
shit.
The hell you talking about? What? Yo, my nigga, yo, somebody. Oh.
Yo,
And first of all, no, Kobe didn't, because they try to put Tyronn Lue on him. AI was a savage in that series, dude. The Lakers could not stop him.
That's
Kobe had no effect on him. So, and what? So you think cause Kobe guarded him, that's why the Lakers beat Philly? So what's the point of bringing that up?
if Tim Duncan beat the Miami Heat in 2013, or was it 14? No, it was 2013.
13, yeah. No, 14. It was 14.
No, because 14 they lost to the Spurs.
You said if Tim Duncan... What did you say? What was your question? My fault.
If Tim Duncan beat the Miami Heat in 2013, then this wouldn't even be up for debate because he'd be 6-0 in finals as well.
That too, and he would have probably had another Finals MVP because wasn't he like the best player of that series in 2013 for the Spurs? Yep.
It's a hard one, man. It's not easy to pick between the two.
And to me, the only tough team Kobe ever saw in the finals was the Celtics. I mean, Tim Duncan ain't played no tough teams either, but... Yo, you really think you could build a whole franchise around him, bro? Players to mesh his styles.
To build a team, madam, it's gonna be Tim Duncan every day.
Bro, you can't, Kobe's, I love Kobe too, and I understand you're a bigger fan. Kobe, you can't build a team around Kobe. He's not that type of player. He's just not.
It's like James Harden.
Bro. You really want to stick to that statement that Kobe put AI on Smash? Do you really want to stick to that statement?
Who cares?
Okay.
It didn't have any effect. That was my point.
That in 2001 NBA Finals, Kobe averaged 24 points again, which is great. That's great numbers. And averaged his rebounds were 7.8, his assists were 5.8. I mean that's, but when was it? You are a Kobe fan. When was his best assist years, bro? When was his best assist years?
Dog, it's real easy to average 5 assists when you just say here, Shaq.
No. I'm saying his when he had good high assist averages for the season. What years were those? Who was his center? But I'm saying, who was his center during that time?
You got bang on about killer instinct as well. Kobe had that in the bundle.
So Shaq, I mean, what the fuck? So Kobe had great passing numbers when he had Shaq to pass to.
But I thought you could build a team around Kobe.
Yeah, y'all niggas started winning after y'all got Paul
Gasol. Word.
Yo,
that first series against Boston, how did Kobe do? Cause Kobe was younger. Cause he was younger. That's why. What?
He was younger, bro.
He was younger than Shaq. Wasn't Shaq drafted in 92? 91?
Yo,
talking about, dog.
I'm keeping the younger nigga off rip.
Yes, that makes no sense. You're gonna keep the younger player. What are you talking about?
Anyway, yo, just because you keep him, I don't mean they built. They made the luckiest trade of getting Paul Gasol for nothing, for fucking Kwame Brown. If they never got Paul Gasol, bro, them extra 2 finals don't happen, or those 2 rings don't happen.
Yeah, but that's not something we never got picking.
What?
Jordan didn't win shit till Jordan came around.
Yo, pass it.
Hurry up.
Anyway, AI. By the way, AI's averages during that finals against the Lakers, my nigga AI put up 35.6 a game. AI put up 35.6 a game. So
why are you? Oh wait, no, come back here.
So what's it? What was your point of saying Kobe was guarding him if it didn't make no difference?
That's what I was asking you. 40? Like, why even bring it up? Okay, so if Kobe had no effect on the game defensively, why bring that up?
No, but what was I'm interested in knowing what was AO's field goal?
His what?
Field goal percentage.
40 points. 407.
Oh,
and Kobe was at 41, so not really much of a difference. Clearly, AI took more shots, but
AI's best player was Eric Snow that he brought to the finals. Stop, man. Bro, you're proving my point in this conversation. Who did Kobe play with? Never mind. Never mind, bro. Never mind. If you don't get it, then never mind, dog.
How did this conversation even get to Allen?
Because we was talking about AI was a great offensive player, but I wouldn't build a franchise around AI either. And then we were just talking about all that shit.
Yeah, we never said we would build a franchise around Allen Iverson, because I wouldn't.
There's only like a few. Oh yeah.
But I said they were.
Oh yeah, that's because when we were talking about Tim Duncan not playing in the big market, and he said Philly wasn't. And he said he'll watch AI over Tim, and then we said, nigga, that's a big market.
Philadelphia.
What? We're actually losing because I don't think any of us have actually converted for 2 seconds of this game.
Yeah, I haven't given a fuck about this game. I'm just enjoying this great debate we're having of sports.
I didn't care about this game ever since it started.
Yeah, I haven't cared at all, man. That's why I've been doing dumb shit.
Like, these niggas sending like the triple teams and everything. I'm like, I don't know, well.
But
I'd rather start my franchise with English.
Yeah, we're not playing.
So, yo, bro, Madden. I'm gonna ask you this question, and I just want to know if this is, if this is you being Kobe biased, or how much you really love Kobe. Or I'm gonna find out right now. Who would you start a franchise with, LeBron or Kobe?
I hate LeBron with a passion, but this Kobe bias is real right now, B. This is real heavy in the hood right now, dog. I am sorry. Damn.
LeBron bias as well, but there's not a player in the world that's gotten this franchise over.
Dog, this Kobe bias is real right now, bro.
I reckon that LeBron could take the Phillies in China.
But his last name's Kobe. His last name's Bryant, though.
He's a coach, though. He's had a better career. LeBron James or Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that was like 08.
We just got a franchise with LeBron or Tim.
What'd you say, Ryan?
We just got a franchise with LeBron James or Tim Duncan.
I'll probably go with Tim Duncan. That nigga has the better defensive career consistency.
Yeah, but if you look at player efficiency, there's only 3 players at the top, right at the top, like Ron Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain.
I don't know, man. Yo, you never go wrong starting a franchise around a big man. So I think you don't go wrong picking Tim Duncan, even if it's over LeBron.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like LeBron is one of them players like AI that can carry a useless team to the final. And if you stick pieces around that team with LeBron,
I don't
basically.
know. My thing with LeBron, I think he makes role players good. He don't make other star players good. I just think he makes role players good. That's all. That's what I get. So if you're gonna have a squad full of role players, that's cool. But if it's like a bunch of superstars on the team, I don't think LeBron makes any of them better.
I think he hurts them.
Yeah, I don't think he makes role players great, for sure.
But no superstar makes other superstars that much better. But someone's got to lose their fucking.
Chris Paul makes
points.
Blake Griffin look like a god.
Chris Paul's not a scorer though. I'm talking strictly scorer.
Yo, Chris Paul can average 27 points a game if he wants to.
Yeah, but he's a true point guard. That's the thing. I'm not talking about 3 points.
What about KD and Westbrook? Them niggas both average 25 plus together.
Yeah, but they both play hero ball.
I don't know, man. I just feel like if you're a superstar, like LeBron's not gonna make you better. You still gotta do this shit on your own.
Yeah, I don't know a superstar that does make other superstars better.
Shaq made whoever on his team better.
Who? Well, Penny and Kobe. Penny and Kobe are great players in their own right.
So
They're greater with Shaquille O'Neal
Yeah, well, I don't know. Kobe is the next 2 rings without Shaq.
You got 1 ring more than Shaq.
Yeah, but in his 2 rings without Shaq, I'd say he was better than he was with Shaq. He's more. He didn't rely on Shaq.
Did Kobe play a horrible series against Boston? Last time I checked. And they still won. He was pretty bad in that series.
I know he played a horrible game 7 and they fucking won by luck. Yeah, I said it fucking that. Y'all niggas won 2010 by pure luck. I said fuck.
What's beef?
I said fuck you, Madden. Y'all niggas won 2010 by pure luck. Kobe was ass in game 7.
Daddy. Look out, just because I want you.